Godzilla and Kong. They're the undisputed kings of the monsters. But the new empire throws a threat at them so huge, it pushes them right to the edge. We're going to break down every single colossal battle, every new piece of lore, and figure out why the critics were so torn on this monster-sized sequel. So settle in, because this is a giant monster battle royale. Godzilla x Kong, the new empire *, crashed into theaters with one simple promise: complete and utter monster mayhem. And boy, did it deliver. This is the movie where the MonsterVerse decided to embrace its wildest, most colorful, and action-heavy instincts. The film pits our two favorite titans against a colossal, hidden threat that doesn't just challenge their existence, but our own as well. Today, we're taking a trip deep into the Hollow Earth to look at the epic monster brawls, unpack the new lore that blows this universe wide open, and explore why audiences and critics were so completely split on this massive sequel. When the movie kicks off, our two titans are living very separate lives. Godzilla is stomping around the surface like a grumpy landlord, keeping the peace by occasionally blasting other rampaging titans into oblivion. Meanwhile, deep inside the Hollow Earth, Kong is the lonely king of his domain. He's the top dog, sure, but he's searching for a connection, any sign that he isn't the last of his kind. This search is what really gets the whole plot moving. The human story gets going again when Kong develops a killer toothache, which forces him to the surface for some emergency dental work and reconnects him with Dr. Eileen Andrews and Gia, the young IY girl who has a special bond with him. Kong's journey back down into the Hollow Earth leads him to a previously unknown lava-filled corner of this subterranean world, and it's here he finds exactly what he was looking for: more apes like him. But this is no happy family reunion. He stumbles upon a tribe of great apes who have been enslaved by a tyrannical leader, the Scar King. The Scar King is a totally new kind of villain for the monster. He's slender, smart, and just plain cruel. He's not some mindless beast. He's a conqueror with a massive army and a whip made from another titan's spine. Even scarier, he has an ancient and powerful titan under his control, Shimo, an ice-breathing monster that could literally start a new ice age. We learn from an ancient prophecy that the Scar King once went to war with Godzilla, species, and was banished to the Hollow Earth. His big plan is to escape his fiery prison and take over the surface world. A threat so big that no single titan can handle it alone. With the Scar King's plan in motion, Godzilla gets the alert. Sensing the massive danger, he starts juicing up by absorbing radiation, which turns his classic blue atomic breath into a blazing pink. But before they can team up, they have to do what they do best: be Godzilla and Kong. Their reunion in Cairo isn't a friendly handshake. It's an all-out, city-destroying brawl, a classic Titan misunderstanding. It's only when a reborn Mothra shows up that they finally stop fighting and form a very tense alliance. These two Alpha Titans, once sworn enemies, now have to fight together against a common enemy. Kong even gets a sweet piece of new Monarch tech, the BEAST glove, to help even the odds. Before we get to the absolute beautiful chaos of the final battle, if you love deep dives on all things giant monsters, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more. The climax of this film is pure monster spectacle. The fight explodes into Rio de Janeiro, with the Scar King riding Shimo and unleashing an icy apocalypse. The battle that follows is a true Royal Rumble. You've got Kong, all powered up with his new metal fist, going blow for blow with the quick and vicious Scar King. Then you have Godzilla, supercharged with that new pink energy, facing off against the world-ending power of Shimo. Every monster gets a moment to shine. Mothra even joins the fight to protect the Titans and the humans, providing critical backup. The tide turns when Kang, with a little help from the young ape, Zuko, shatters the crystal the Scar King was using to control Shimo. Finally free, Shimo turns on her old master and flash freezes him solid, right before Kong smashes him into a million pieces. It's a ridiculously over-the-top and glorious finale that's just pure, unapologetic fun. So, with all of this incredible action, why were the critics so divided? On Rotten Tomatoes, the film has a mixed 54% score, with the general feeling being that you should watch it for the monster fights and pretty much nothing else. Many critics felt the human subplots were paper-thin, and the dialogue was cheesy, calling the story nonsensical. But audiences couldn't have disagreed more, giving the film a fantastic cinema score and turning it into a box office giant. Viewers loved the film for being exactly what it is, a visually stunning ride that knows its audience is there to see monsters fight. It puts spectacle way above sophisticated storytelling, and that really clicked with fans who appreciate the campy, fun tone of classic kaiju movies. It might not have the emotional weight of a film like Godzilla -1, but it fully commits to its promise of a giant monster battle royale, and on that front, it's a total knockout. Godzilla x Kong. The new empire is a loud, colorful, and completely shameless celebration of its genre. It gets that its real main characters aren't the humans, but the giant creatures smashing things on screen. It delivers some of the most unforgettable and wild monster action in the entire MonsterVerse. Even if the plot holding it all together is a little shaky, it's a film that proves that sometimes more really is just ... more. But now I want to hear what you think. What did you think of the movie? And what Titan do you want to see show up next in the MonsterVerse? Let me know down in the comments.